Come and see some fun highlights of touring Baltimore garment manufacturer Fashions Unlimited. Hi YouTube, I'm Crystal, Crystalsewsandstuff.com. Welcome back to the channel where I share sewing pattern reviews, sewing tips and techniques, and other fun related content. So today I'm here to share with you some highlights from a fun tour that I took of Baltimore garment manufacturer Fashions Unlimited. But before we get into the tour highlights, I wanted to share with you what I'm wearing today, and it is the Crystal Cove Cami by Itch to Stitch Patterns, and I've created this cute little top with some leftover fabric from my last one of my last dresses that I made for our recent beach trip. And so I just love this fabric so much that I decided to go ahead and make a cute tank with it. And I made this garment to participate in the Sew Your Name Instagram challenge that was going on Instagram, and that was hosted by Mari Sews, Carmen Salome, Jen from Jen's Sewing Room, Heather from Textile Tailored Thoughts, as well as Michelle from Michelle Sews Again. And so this was a really fun challenge where you just sew something with your name. And so after I finished that last dress, I decided to go ahead and use some more fabric to make this cute tank with it. And so I really enjoyed that. I've done a review on this cute cami, and I'll leave a link in the description box as well as in the cards for you to go ahead and check that out if you want some more details. Now let me tell you a bit about the tour. So my friend Leah of Sew Hemmed Up on Instagram, and we've known each other for years. We met in sewing class a few years ago. And so anyway, she had sent me a message asked me if I wanted to check out this tour of a garment manufacturer, Fashions Unlimited, and it was only like $10, and I said, sure, I'll go. I'd love to go. So we decided, I think she asked me in like May or something like that, and so we both signed up, and the tickets were through Eventbrite. And this tour was hosted by Sharon of Baltimore Fashion Week, because Baltimore Fashion Week was going on between August 22nd and August 29th, 2021. And anyway, this was one of the events for Baltimore Fashion Week, and this is their 14th year going for Baltimore Fashion Week. And next year I do want to check out their big fashion show, but this is the first year I've heard about Baltimore Fashion Week, and so next year I definitely want to go ahead and check out the fashion show because I love going to fashion shows. So part of Baltimore Fashion Week, one of the events was this fun tour of Fashions Unlimited, and this is a really nice garment manufacturer in Baltimore, and they've been in business for 45 years, and it is owned by the amazing Phillip Spector, and he just got an award for all of his service to Baltimore. And so it was really nice to meet him and go ahead and tour the factory. So Fashions Unlimited was created in 1976, and the owner is, like I said, Phillip Spector, and he gave us a brief tour of the company. So we got to see the work, we got to see a lot of the workers creating garments for different companies that Fashions Unlimited works with. They work with a lot of different companies, including a lot of sportswear companies. We got to see the workers sewing away on different projects and making multiples of different items. And it was good to see them working on really old machines. Mr. Spector indicated that a lot of their machines are really, really old machines, and he really likes non-computerized machines because they're easier to fix, and they keep running for a long time. You know, with computerized machines, it could take a month to get something fixed. Ask me how I know. And so anyway, he really prefers mechanical machines, and it was so cool to see a lot of the workers working on older machines. He even showed us a machine called an elasticizer, which is just for putting on elastic, and it was just one of the oldest machines that he had there at the company. They also had some unique dress forms in there. They had one dress form that was for a plus size man. I had never seen a dress form quite in that shape before, so that was really interesting to see. And then Mr. Spector showed us their latest machine, and that is a more modern machine, and it was a pattern cutter, a big pattern cutting machine, and it can cut up to 50 fabric pieces at a time. And I thought that was so cool. And really, he told us that it really helps them to speed up the manufacturing process just for that, using that cutting machine. And so here's a quick clip of how that machine worked.
Last year, with the help of the state, we got this is called a Dover Plus. Everything is digitized now. You get a digitized pattern, put it in there, we make some marker, goes on the plotter. Plotter comes here to George. George lays it out, goes to the material, and then he cuts it out. We can go up to 50 plots. Normally you go to 50 plots. So he's going to show you how this thing cuts. This one would take this in like 6-7 hours. See how this is. One for that.
And it was such a cool machine. I really wish I could have something like that at home to speed up the cutting process, because that's the part that takes me a while anyway. So it would be so cool to have something like that at home. And then Mrs. Spector explained, you know, how they work with different companies, and they have different contracts with different companies to make clothes. They've worked with Adidas, Diane Furstenberg, Jessica Simpson's line. They've also worked with different sports companies to make specialized clothes. He explained that he made a shirt that can monitor your heart rate. So a lot of research and went into making this design that can monitor your heart rate and how fast you're going and things like that. And I thought that was such a cool item that he made. He's also made hazard wear for the government. He's made swimsuits, just all kinds of things, and bras for like a Marilyn Monroe Warner line. So it was really cool to see all of the different things that he's made over the years. Also explained that when he moved here, a lot of the buildings in the area where Fashions Unlimited what is now, they used to all be garment manufacturers, but now they're mostly apartment buildings. But years ago, there was a bustling fashion and garment industry right here in Baltimore. And finally, we got to meet a young lady who explained that Fashions Unlimited is now opening their own line of sportswear called Whetstone, and they sell like workout tanks and pants, as well as jackets and scrunchies. So it was cool to see their newly produced line of sportswear. And they also sell some cute candles that smell really nice when we came in. So I had such a good time checking out Fashions Unlimited. This is a really great company. Mr. Spector was recently given an acclaim by the mayor of Baltimore, and I thought that was so nice, and it was good to see how much he loved his company and all the hard work he put into it. He said when he first got there, he only had 2 machines, and so he's just grown and grown his business over the years.
Job was to load and unload fabric for the cutters. They had about 140 people, so I was pretty busy. That was my first job. Then I moved on after that to a Spectator sportswear company where I was in charge of manufacturing. We had about 7 or 8 contractors that I worked with. And the reason I'm bringing it out is because after they did it, I started my own company, and I started with 2 machines. And wanted to give it a go, but I knew what I was doing. I knew my trade. So I could do most everything. I could press, I could sew, I could cut. And so it helped me get started. So the reason I'm bringing it out is that anybody that comes to work for me, that's how they start. The people here were fabulous. I walked in the morning of the party, and the whole place was balloons all over the place. all wood shirts. It really made me feel great. I had phenomenal employees, great employees. Jersey, so it'll monitor how fast you're going, what you're doing, and it shows on the sideline the whole team. So this was one of the things that we're pretty proud of. This is Jessica Simpson. We made Jessica Simpson one. And then this is Diane von Furstenberg. We did her line. This suit was a runway suit. We made it. Cost $400. And then I worked for Coach. We did a quite a bit for Coach. And we made a bikini, the top, and all engineered. Every building that you see is an apartment, is a summer.
Wow.
And people, I would stand on the corner sometimes. I would stand there and people would call it, "You need a job?" "Yeah, come on." And you go up.
All right, so those are the highlights from my visit to Fashions Unlimited here in Baltimore City, Maryland. And so I really enjoyed it, and I advise you all to go ahead and check out a garment manufacturer in your area. It's such a rewarding experience to see how clothes are made nowadays, and it's so good to see that a fashion garment company is still in existence and thriving today. And so I really enjoyed it. Let me know if you've checked out a garment manufacturer in your area and what you thought about it. And just let me know what you think about the video and the tour in the comment section below. All right. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed checking out this tour. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you won't miss any of my future videos. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.